You don't have to look very far to find people talking about wealth disparity. It seems as though the wealthy have everything, and the poor have been left out in the cold. While there seems to be a growing gap between the classes, the poor have also gotten richer in America. 100 years ago, being poor meant you have no access to running water. How many poor people do you know who have a smartphone and a laptop computer? At the minimum, most people have a tablet. This is the way the trickle-down effect works. Some guy is anxious to sell his iPhone 5, because he just got the new iPhone 6. Even if you had a non-touch screen phone like this, you wouldn't be poor. Even this phone is more powerful than the computer that NASA used to send a man in space in the 1960s. Speaking of the 1960s, let's examine how people lived back then. You only had one television, and you sat around to watch it as a family. You didn't even need a remote control, because there were only 3 channels. Most people today have a flat-screen television in every room, with access to hundreds of channels. This is where the real issue lies, because those channels lead to direct marketing. The gadgets are used to sell you other gadgets until you have lots of toys but no money. People saved money in the 1960s, because they didn't have as many places to spend it. Since then, the wealthy have devised more clever ways to separate the have-nots from their money. The television was a great invention, but it pales in comparison to the ingenious and diabolical plastic. There was a time when big-ticket purchases required a personal loan from the bank. Even if you had the money, at your house, you might not want the $200 jeans, after you had time to think it over. Yes, the wealthy have increased their wealth 6-fold. However, it's unfair to compare the wealth of modern poor people to people who had to knit socks for their children.